MotoDreamers, you can dream with us as we go out of La Paz. We're on the way out of the hotel. There's always something last minute that we need to sort out, but we're hoping this would be an easy exit. Bolivia is having trouble with fuel, as you probably have heard, so there's not that much traffic as normally, which is great for us. Come on, little taxi guy. Gate coming out of La Paz. It's a pretty darn hectic town. Some steep slopes. You can see how the city is down there below. So right now I'm just trying to traverse a little bit here to get to a different, not so steep road. Look at there, the purple line of the teleférico, or the cable cars. They have different colors, so there's the yellow line, the purple line, the blue line, so on. Different areas of town. See if we can sneak by here, and then we're gonna have to try and make it onto this road down here, but I'm not sure it will allow us to do that. We'll see when we get down there. Yeah, we need to get up on that road down here and then take a right. That's a steep road going up. Steep, 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 steep. Whoa! This is steepness with steepness on. Just hold the gas. That's man, that is one serious percentage. Look at the houses, how they're like this, and the road is like that. That is some serious percentage coming up this little hill here. Okay, all we have to do is sharp turn. Oh no, just keep going, keep going. Guess we'll have to stop here. It's so steep here. I'm sure it's hard to see in the camera, but it's crazy. You just first gear and just on the clutch the entire time. See, the others are coming up slowly there. I see them. Yep, I think we got them all. Great. Woo. They will give you a little sweat going here. Tight corner is up behind that bus, so I don't hope he's gonna stop in that corner. But we have the whole group having to brake here. It looks like there's people waiting there, so he's probably gonna stop. Yeah, it's typical. Ah no, good. So let's just keep the momentum. We're 21 kilometers an hour, first gear. Just coming up slowly. Okay, it's not as bad as it looked from down, but just look at La Paz down there at the bottom. Whew, okay, it is pretty steep. Pretty steep. Don't think this would be allowed anywhere at home. Well, they would have to first make a mountain, because Denmark is pretty flat where I come from. Alright, one more bend and we should be up on El Alto, means the high part, which is the flat altiplano, means the high plains, and then we're pretty much in this altitude, about 4,000 meters. You should see, just have a quick look here. Quick look at the altitude we're at right now. We're over 4,000 meters, yeah. Right now, just past 4,000 meters. Look at the city down there. That's where we stayed, down at the stadium down there, by the stadium. So, pretty amazing. Let's see if I can take this bus here before we have to wait anymore. Okay, we made it to the top. I'm on top of the world. Woohoo! On El Alto. Great. Now we can relax. We just have to find the right way out of this mess here. Okay, straight ahead. Straight ahead. You coming, guys? Do we have everyone? Yes, good. Okay, we made it to the top. Woohoo! Oruro. Oh, Oruro. We are almost done with you. For this time, we're getting down on this road down here, so we have to do our little turn around right here. Like this dude. These cars are so smashed up here. Unbelievable they even drive. Do we have everybody? We got everybody there. Yep. And then it's onto the highway-ish type road. It's just so much stuff going on. You can't really call it a highway because they're like cars parked and trucks and people wandering across. But we got 215 kilometers to out this 315, sorry. It's pretty flat-ish in the high plains of Bolivia, so it should be fairly cruising style getting in, I hope. No issues. Knock on wood. Knock, knock, knock. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so the road has turned into some construction here. We're still on the high plains. Out to my right hand side is the beginning of the salt flats of Uyuni, and they're building a 4-lane highway here, so that'll be nice. Not too long from now. It looks like they're almost about to lay pavement up on the left hand side here, so maybe next year we'll have a fully paved highway. Right now it's just like hard packed dirt, very easy to ride, almost like pavement, but of course you can't have quite the same speed as you could on a nicely paved road. Everything here is just made out of clay. And it's dry, that's nice. Not too much dust from the trucks and cars in front, and I can see in my rearview mirror I'm hardly making any dust myself. See if we can pass some of these guys here. There's a car coming, so plenty of space. Taxi bus. Good morning from Uyuni. Yesterday the guys were out on the salt flats and do a tour around the salt flats, the world's largest salt flats. And now we're getting ready. 15 minutes we will go. In here we got all the bikes parked. As you can see, all lined up and ready to go. So let's do this. Today we crossed the border to Chile. About to leave Uyuni. The sun's out. Where is it? Up there. It's hot already. But there's a cold wind blowing. So let's do this. 230 230 kilometers to the border, and then we should be in Chile, and then we got another 200 on the other side. So a ways to go. Let's try and do this. Right here on the right hand side is the salt flats of Uyuni. Ooh, it's cold. Man, it's actually a cold wind even though the sun is out. Up there, it's a cold wind blowing on the plains. Maybe I should have taken an extra shirt on. We got 425 kilometers to go today and a border crossing, so we got a big day ahead of us. It's just super muddy on both sides of this road. Red clay. And we gotta watch out, the cars coming here from behind. Okay, so after 100 kilometers of dirt, 100 kilometers pavement, we're at the Bolivian border post, ready to check out of Bolivia with the bikes and the passports, and then we have to go into the Peruvian side. Let's see here. Okay, entrada ya, okay. Okay, let's find out how this works. Man's land between Bolivia and Chile. That went pretty smooth. Now we just have to hope that they don't go to lunch at 12 o'clock over here, because it's 12:01. My display here says 11, but it's because we're actually losing an hour going into Bolivia. So I'm not sure if we go back an hour now going back into Chile, but we'll see what happens over there. Hopefully we have an hour to get everything done before lunch break. And this is the end of no man's land. Bienvenido a Chile. Welcome to Chile. Calama, 192 kilometers. That's what we're gonna do now. As soon as we get the truck with all the paperwork, we are good to go. Look at all these trains here. That's cool. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we're doing this right. That looks right. Well, let's go and do aduana and customs and immigration. Don't we love it? In the car after a back inspection, and this is the exit. There was customs, and there's a bunch of them waiting. Okay, good. Alrighty. Good. We're in Chile. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 country on the tour. How about that? Give it up for us. Yeah, so we now have one country left to visit, but since we'll be zigzagging between Chile and Argentina, we still have like 5 border crossings left. Whew. And that looks like rain. Oh my god. No, 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 no. We don't want rain. We don't want rain. Let's see how we're going with the route. The route. Oh. Finish with the border. Hopefully no rain. We really don't want rain. We really don't want rain. Ruta del Deserto. Okay. Did we get everybody? Yes. A couple of them went ahead before we had luggage check done. So luckily the guys didn't want to go through all the bags. Just did like a little bit of it. So we didn't have to waste too much time on everybody being there for each their own bag. But look at that. That looks like an evil, evil, evil rain shower. Starts raining. The second it starts raining, we stop and put on some rain gear because that is not fun. It does not look fun at all. Wow. So, quick change into rain gear. The guys are there. See in the mirror, the whole gang. Wow, this could get wet. I'm hoping we are shooting kind of left around it, because that looks like some very heavy and very wet rain. So let's see. Looks like we are going a little bit to the left. We might be lucky. Go down into the canyon over there to the left and skip it all together. That would be fantastic. But there's another one coming in from this side. Maybe we're lucky to shoot down the middle. I hope so. It almost looks like it on the map. Wow. Heavy weather. Okay, Calama, or however you want to put the pressure. We are almost home free. We got 13 kilometers to the hotel. But what a day. That was some spectacular scenery. Look at the mines out there. Wow, huge mine projects. Very industrial area. Massive mining operations here in northern Chile. There's a dead dog. That was sad. This is a little desert town here in the middle of the Calama Desert.